Hi, everybody. Welcome to Sharing is Caring, presented by 24/7 Healthy. Today, we're going to talk about emotions. This is something I'm very passionate about because I think that one of the most difficult things that we have to do as human beings is to acknowledge our emotions and recognize why, what is the role that they have in our lives, in our peace of mind, in our self-growth. So this is a topic that probably will have more episodes, but let's just start scratching the surface. I do an exercise every time I feel an emotion, right? Especially if it's negative. I feel it, I acknowledge it, I recognize the emotion, and then I let it go. And I let it go because negative emotions are like stones. They're heavy. And the more stones you carry in your soul, in your spirit, in your heart, the heavier you feel. And probably the unhappier you feel. So I'm not saying don't feel anything. No. This is part of who we are. But we have to learn to let those emotions go once we have recognized the effect that they had on us. If we learn from them, what was the consequence of that emotion? Uh, what was the situation that prompted the emotion? Example: months ago, I was in a Zoom meeting with my former coworkers. We were talking about safety measures, about COVID for an event. And I was trying to make a point, but I was immediately interrupted by someone. And the way this person expressed himself was completely surprising to me. First of all, it was a person that I still admire and love. And it was shocking to see this person talking to me like that, yelling at me. So, emotions. I felt surprised. I felt humiliated. I felt offended, insulted. The rest of the team didn't say anything. And after I was trying to understand what was going on or what prompted that reaction, all I said was, wow. And I kind of shut down. I literally turned off the video and the audio from the Zoom, and I just kept listening. And at the end, I said, okay, I will take these bullet points, these instructions, and I will report to you all later. Needless to say, I was already crying, very upset. And next thing I did was to express those emotions to my closest friend. And I cried. I kicked, I was like, oh my God. I just let everything out. You cannot release an emotion if you don't talk about it. And if you don't accept that, of course, it's affecting you. There's nothing good comes out from putting things under the rug, like we say here. So a couple of hours later, even though I talk about it, I was still upset. And, another friend told me, okay, just let that go. I mean, let that go. It's time. And I'm like, it's only been a couple of hours. I'm still processing, okay? I said, tomorrow I will be fine. I know I will be fine. And that happened. So yeah, it's I think it's harder when someone that you love and admire treats you in a certain way. I think it hurts more. So to me, that was it. And you know, I I just decided to move on. But again, not until I felt the emotion, absorb it, acknowledge the emotion, and then bam, okay, I'm done. I'm done with this episode, and I learned a lesson, and now I will continue with my life, right? Um, so again, I invite you to start this exercise of feeling your emotions, acknowledging your emotions, and then release them. Because if we hold anger or hate or bad feelings in our heart, let's remember that we are really not projecting that to the person that hurt us. We're just really feeding from that negative thought, that negative feeling. And the only person that is suffering is you, is me. So that's the invitation today. We will keep talking about emotions, and I hope that you share how you have been handling emotions in the past. And if there has been one episode that was truly strong, unforgettable, shocking, change your life, and how did you overcome that emotion? By acknowledging that emotion and at some point letting it go. Again, it's like carrying weight that is just making you slow in life, not being able to move on and just hold to that thing that is heavy in your heart and in your soul. So let's keep talking about emotions. Thanks again for being here. 24/7 healthy, healthier, happier, stronger. See you next time.